Adopting a vegetarian diet for weight loss is more than just a trend. It's a meaningful lifestyle choice with a broad range of benefits for both body and mind. It's not only about removing meat from your plate, but about embracing a vibrant world of whole, plant-based foods that nourish and satisfy. For many, the promise of shedding pounds quickly, such as losing up to 22 pounds in just 45 days, can be an enticing goal. But beyond the numbers on a scale, the journey to a healthier you through vegetarian eating opens the door to greater energy, improved digestion, and a deeper connection to your food. So, why does a vegetarian diet support weight loss so effectively? It comes down to a few key factors: calorie density, fiber content, and the overall nutritional profile of plant-based foods. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds are naturally lower in calories per bite compared to most animal products, especially when you avoid processed foods. At the same time, these foods are packed with fiber, which not only keeps you feeling full longer, but also supports healthy digestion and regulates blood sugar levels. Imagine starting your day with a hearty bowl of steel-cut oats, topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds. This meal is loaded with complex carbohydrates, plant protein, and fiber, fueling your body for hours and helping to stave off the mid-morning hunger pangs that often lead to snacking. Compare this to a breakfast heavy in refined carbohydrates and fats, such as white bread with butter or sugary cereals, and the difference in satiety, energy, and calorie intake becomes clear. One of the often overlooked benefits of a vegetarian diet is its impact on your metabolism. When you fill your plate with nutrient-dense foods, you not only provide your body with the vitamins and minerals it needs to function optimally, but also support your metabolism in burning calories more efficiently. Plant-based foods are rich in antioxidants and phytonutrients, compounds that reduce inflammation and help cells convert food into usable energy. But how does this translate into real-world weight loss? Let's break down some of the science behind the success of vegetarian diets for shedding pounds. Studies consistently show that people who follow vegetarian or plant-based diets tend to have lower body mass indexes than those who consume meat. This is partly due to the lower calorie density of plant foods, but also because these diets are high in fiber and water, which contribute to feeling satisfied without overeating. Of course, simply removing animal products does not guarantee weight loss. It's entirely possible to gain weight on a vegetarian diet if you rely on processed foods, sugary snacks, or excessive amounts of bread and cheese. The key is to focus on whole, minimally processed foods, and to pay attention to portion sizes and overall calorie intake. So, how can you structure your vegetarian eating plan to maximize weight loss, potentially losing up to 22 pounds in just 45 days? It starts with meal planning and making intentional food choices. Here's how to do it. Begin by filling half your plate with non-starchy vegetables at every meal. Leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, zucchini, and mushrooms are all excellent options. These foods are incredibly low in calories but high in volume, meaning you can eat generous portions without exceeding your calorie goals. Next, include a serving of high fiber, complex carbohydrates such as brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, or whole grain bread. These foods provide sustained energy and help you feel satisfied for longer periods. Aim for moderate portions, about a quarter of your plate. Protein is essential for preserving muscle mass and supporting metabolism during weight loss. Fortunately, a vegetarian diet offers plenty of protein-packed options. Tofu, tempeh, lentils, chickpeas, black beans, edamame, Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese all fit the bill. Try to include a source of protein at every meal, making up roughly another quarter of your plate. Healthy fats are also important, though they should be consumed in moderation due to their high calorie content. Avocado, nuts, seeds, and olive oil can enhance the flavor and nutritional value of your meals while supporting hormone balance and satiety. As you plan your meals, pay attention to hidden sources of calories, such as sauces, dressings, and beverages. Opt for homemade vinaigrettes over creamy dressings, and choose water, herbal teas, or black coffee instead of sugary drinks. Snacking can be part of a successful weight loss plan if done mindfully. Instead of reaching for chips or cookies, keep fresh fruit, cut vegetables, or a handful of almonds on hand for when hunger strikes between meals. These options are nutrient-rich and will help you stay on track with your goals. In addition to food choices, meal timing can play a role in weight loss. Some people find that practicing time-restricted eating, such as eating all meals within an 8 to 10-hour window, helps to regulate appetite and improve metabolic health. However, the most important factor is consistency and finding a routine that fits your lifestyle. It's also helpful to keep a food journal to track your meals, snacks, and beverages. This can increase awareness of eating habits and help identify patterns that may be sabotaging your weight loss efforts. For example, emotional eating or late-night snacking can add extra calories without providing true nourishment. While the physical benefits of a vegetarian diet are well documented, the mental and emotional rewards are equally significant. Many people report improved mood, greater mental clarity, and a deeper sense of well-being when they adopt a plant-based approach. This is partly due to the anti-inflammatory effects of plant foods, as well as the knowledge that you're making choices that support both your body and the environment. If your goal is rapid weight loss, such as losing 22 pounds in 45 days, it's important to set realistic expectations and prioritize your health. Rapid weight loss can be motivating, but it must be achieved through sustainable, healthy habits rather than extreme calorie restriction or fad diets. Focus on gradual, consistent progress. And remember that true health is about more than just a number on the scale. Physical activity is an essential companion to dietary changes. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, such as brisk walking, cycling, or swimming. Strength training 2 or 3 times per week will help preserve muscle mass as you lose weight and boost your metabolic rate. Hydration is another critical factor in successful weight loss. Drinking plenty of water supports digestion, reduces hunger, and helps the body eliminate waste products. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day, and more if you're active or live in a hot climate. Let's also address some of the common concerns and misconceptions about vegetarian diets and weight loss. One myth is that it's difficult to get enough protein without meat. In reality, plant-based proteins are abundant, and, when combined throughout the day, provide all the essential amino acids your body needs. Another misconception is that vegetarian diets are automatically low in iron or other nutrients. With careful planning, you can meet all your nutritional needs through a variety of plant foods, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and fortified products. Supplements can be helpful for certain nutrients. Vitamin B12 is not found naturally in plant foods, so it's important for vegetarians to include a B12 supplement or consume fortified foods. Depending on your individual needs, you may also consider vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids from algae oil, or iron supplements, especially if you have higher requirements. As you embark on your vegetarian weight loss journey, it can be helpful to experiment with new recipes and cooking techniques. Roasting vegetables brings out their natural sweetness, while stir-frying with a splash of soy sauce and ginger creates vibrant, flavorful dishes. Homemade soups and stews are satisfying and easy to customize with your favorite ingredients. Meal prepping can save time and ensure you always have healthy options available. Spend a couple of hours each week preparing ingredients, such as chopping vegetables, cooking grains, and portioning out snacks, so you can assemble balanced meals even on busy days. Social support is another important factor in long-term success. Share your goals with friends or family members, or consider joining a community of like-minded individuals. Online forums, cooking classes, and social media groups can provide encouragement, recipe ideas, and accountability. Let's take a closer look at a sample vegetarian meal plan designed to support weight loss and provide balanced nutrition. For breakfast, start with a bowl of overnight oats made with rolled oats, almond milk, chia seeds, and diced apples. Top with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a handful of walnuts for crunch. Lunch could be a large salad with mixed greens, roasted chickpeas, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, and slices of avocado, dressed with a lemon tahini vinaigrette. Add a slice of whole grain bread or a small serving of quinoa for extra energy. For an afternoon snack, enjoy carrot sticks with hummus or a small serving of Greek yogurt with berries. Dinner might be a stir-fry of tofu, broccoli, bell peppers, and snap peas, served over brown rice and flavored with garlic, ginger, and low-sodium soy sauce. If you need an evening snack, reach for a piece of fruit or a few squares of dark chocolate. This meal plan is rich in fiber, protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients, while keeping calories in check. The variety of flavors and textures makes it satisfying and enjoyable, which is key to sticking with your plan over the long term. As you progress, pay attention to how your body responds. Celebrate non-scale victories, such as increased energy, better sleep, and improved mood. Remember, weight loss is a journey, not a destination, and every healthy choice you make moves you closer to your goals. If you hit a plateau or find yourself struggling, don't get discouraged. Review your food journal, adjust your portion sizes, or try new recipes to keep things interesting. Sometimes, small tweaks, such as increasing your activity level or swapping out a higher calorie snack, can make a big difference. It's also important to practice self-compassion. There may be days when you indulge or stray from your plan. Rather than viewing these moments as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Reflect on what triggered the behavior, and develop strategies to navigate similar situations in the future. Over time, adopting a vegetarian diet for weight loss becomes less about restriction and more about abundance. You'll discover new foods, flavors, and ways of eating that nourish your body and mind. The benefits extend far beyond the scale. Lower cholesterol, improved heart health, better blood sugar control, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases are all linked to plant-based diets. For those concerned about sustainability, a vegetarian diet is one of the most powerful ways to reduce your environmental footprint. Producing plant foods requires fewer resources and generates fewer greenhouse gases compared to animal agriculture. By making plant-based choices, you're not only supporting your health, but also contributing to a healthier planet. In conclusion, losing weight on a vegetarian diet is both achievable and enjoyable when you focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, balanced meals, and mindful eating. By embracing a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, you can shed pounds, boost your energy, and support your overall well-being. Whether your goal is to lose 22 pounds in 45 days or simply to feel your best, the journey starts with a single intentional step. With each meal, you have the opportunity to nourish your body, honor your health, and move closer to the vibrant life you deserve.